All right, Amber, I'm so excited to have you for our Finnish audience at LeffaMedian. What a performance. Congratulations. And I think all of our audiences would like to know, how did all this come to fruition and how did you end up landing the part in the movie Prey?
Hmm. Just the conventional way. I auditioned for a movie a long time ago. In early 2020 was the first time that I ever auditioned with Dan. And
Mhm.
I didn't know what this movie was. I only had my audition scenes and which are in the movie. It's the scene between me and Michelle Fresh's character and my mom. And
Oh,
then
cool.
another one, I believe between Tabe and I.
Mhm.
But I had no idea what this was, and the name wasn't Naru, and all that I knew was that it was a movie about a young Comanche woman who wants to be a hunter, and I thought that was really amazing, and I thought, I'm a huge fan of Dan. I think he's just incredible, so that was enough for me. And then it disappeared because of COVID, and then it came back, and I was having the conversation more and more, and then eventually somebody told me that it was a Predator film, and
Oh,
uh,
wow. How did you feel then? You're like, what's going through your mind? Like Predator franchise, that's huge.
I cried. But like not happy tears, scared. I
Yeah.
think scared tears, tears of anxiety. And I didn't even have the part there. I don't know what I was crying about, but I cried and then I got excited.
Right, right. And you did realize that it's for the main character, obviously, for the whole movie.
I thought that, and then I wasn't sure, and then I got confused, and then I realized again that it was. There was a lot of secrecy involved in the whole process, clearly. So
Right, right. Yeah, I read about that. I mean, even at some point, people thought it was the movie was going to be called Skulls, and then eventually it was Prey, and a lot of things going on there. But obviously, COVID mixed up a lot of stuff. But now that you landed the role, the whole thing is over. The movie's going to be out soon. What are your feelings right now? Are you confident? Are you excited? What's going
yeah,
through your mind right
just
now?
a lot of excitement and pride. I'm really, really proud of what we made. I think that it accomplishes so many things.
Mhm.
Just it's an extremely entertaining movie. It's
Oh
beautiful
yeah.
to look at, and also the representation element is what I'm most proud of. So I think that a lot is accomplished in our little movie.
Oh, it's huge. I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see it on the big screen as well. Eventually, if that's going to happen, it's going to be on Disney Plus here in Finland, for instance. And with your background, I would imagine, since you're of multiple mixed ethnicities, I think Native American, European, which is cool, Spanish and Asian. Did you try to channel all that into this character somehow, or was it mainly the representation part with the Native American
Well,
background?
I mean, she's Comanche, Nadu is
Right.
full Comanche, so it was just a lot of learning about the Comanche culture. And,
Mm,
I grew up in my indigenous culture as well. So, in my household. So that was not far away or hard to connect to because, that's just my life. You wake up every day and you live it and
right.
you are that.
Right.
And so getting to learn about Comanche culture to me was really fun and did not feel like work at all.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. One of my favorite parts was for me having watched, Dances with Wolves and The Last of the Mohicans, and being excited about, the Indian and Native American culture. The impressive fighting scenes with throwing axe and tied to the rope and everything. I mean, how was it learning all the choreography and prepping yourself physically for those?
Yeah, it's exciting because specifically Comanche people are known for how they were incredible warriors. So,
Mm,
and strong hunters. And that's the thing with Naru is that, skilled warrior but wants to be a hunter. So
right.
learning that specific part of things was um felt like at times very daunting and at other times just felt very exciting.
Mhm, mhm. And I looked into your background a little bit. Apparently, you're a big animal fan. How was it, acting with the dog? I forgot the dog's name now for some reason, but how was it? I mean, the dog was in quite a few scenes actually with you.
Coco. Yeah, she was very fun. I mean, she was also not she's not like a trained movie dog.
Okay.
Like she had not been trained for many years the way that I think animals normally are.
Wow.
So a lot of the days that she was there was a lot of like screaming and a lot of running around. But to me, it was very fun. I thought she was great. She has a lot of energy and very, very cute and very fun, and also kind of a disaster, but like, you know, in a sweet way.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And with the female representation in this, it's pretty evident that the way that Naru wants to become a female warrior, and no one really took her seriously in the movie. That kind of ended up being her greatest strength. Was this something that attracted you to the story, or even the role or the character that you were playing in this?
You know, Dan talks a lot about it being an underdog story, which I clearly it is, but in my mind, I feel like I was so tied to her experience, which is that she views herself as somebody who has the potential to be a great hunter, or she is a great hunter. And I think I always felt that way about her. I never at any point felt like this was an underdog story, even though I know I felt like this is a story about somebody who is showcasing what they can accomplish and at times wavers. So, you know, I always believed in her ability to be a good hunter.
Yeah, you never wavered with that. That's good. With your character Naru, you got to kick some predator butt in this movie. If they were to make another follow-up movie like this, would you like to be in it?
I mean, I had a great time doing this one.
So hopefully they'll get some new movies coming up. And you've been in other movies as well, and series and shows, Legion, Roswell, New Mexico, and other ones. What's next for you, Amber? What do you think is coming up?
I mean, we're talking about Predator right now. We'll just leave it there.
That's true. That's true. What would you, if we're talking about movies, would you like to have a physical role like this in future movies as well, or is this something that you feel comfortable with, having done this with Predator?
Both. I mean, I really enjoy doing action. I really enjoy doing stunts, and I feel like at this point I've experienced a variety of that. Like I never, I think, realized how different some action could be, but also, you know, what attracts me to something is not just singularly any one quality. So I think, you know, I'm sure I would be open to doing another action movie, but also I think where I go, wherever I feel like there will be challenge and there will be good art. Okay.
I have two last questions and then we need to wrap up. Can you say something in Finnish to our Finnish audiences? If I were to say katso elokuva.
Katso elokuva.
Perfect. That means watch the movie. So we got that. And then the second thing being, you probably watched some of the Predator movies. Do you have a favorite one?
I mean, the original, the first Predator. I love it.
I love it. That's perfect. That's all the time we have. Thank you so much for your time, Amber. And you take care. I can't wait to watch the movie again.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye.